Welcome to PenTellectual Conversations. You've just stepped into a space where the mind meets the soul. A place where poetry and conversation collab to form a silky, smooth vibe that flows like smooth jazz. Dope poetry, deep dialogue, and unapologetically real energy. So pour your favorite drink, light one up if that's your rhythm, and let the world outside melt away. So sit back, relax, and let's get into tonight's hot topic.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Intellectuals. Welcome to another episode where tonight's guest is a man whose pen has traveled further than his passport ever could. Before he became a Muskogee soul searcher, a poetic city resident, an author, and a certified honey dripper, Soul's Inkpen, known to the world as Brandon Curran, was a kid raised in a small, resident city of Muskogee, Oklahoma. He left home and stepped into the discipline and duty, serving 4.5 years in the United States Marine Corps as a 3051 warehouse supply clerk, later adding a secondary role in auxiliary security forces. In other words, he was like, flashlight cop. But even in uniform, even across oceans, his truest weapon has always been his pen. In spare moments between deployments, he sought out open mics, scribbled bars and notebooks, and poured his truth into spoken word. That passion grew legs, carrying his voice everywhere from Okinawa, Japan, to Thailand, to California, Kentucky, Philadelphia, and countless cities in between. Today, he stands as the creator of 4 EPs streaming on all platforms. Panty Droppers, a book of poetry, Volume 1 and Volume 2, Volume 2, 2.0, Hotter Than July, and Living Off Various Emotions While Assisting Delusions. This man is a poet, a veteran, a traveler of landscapes and emotions, a man whose ink bleed honesty, hunger, and healing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Soul's Inkpen.
Good, bro.
What's good with you, man? What's good with you? How you feeling today?
I'm doing all right. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm gonna talk shit, so stop trying to be all professional and proper. It's about to go down, nigga. I'm gonna start off with the traditional fuck you, and we're gonna go from there. Trans military man. All right, let's get it.
You got jokes. You got motherfucking jokes. Listen, it ain't my fault that I joined the men's branch of the Navy. I mean, you could have talked to the right recruiter, but you was feeling a little
I get it. I understand. You got to have something, to boost your self-esteem about it. When you're coming up short, I get it.
Best taxi I ever took in my life.
All right, so let's go ahead and get shit started. So, who was Brandon before the world met Soul's Inkpen?
Brandon was a boy trying to follow after other people, trying to find his way. He was chasing after his brothers, chasing their shadows, nobody really knew me. Nobody knew me till after I left and came back. And when I came back and I started, going by the moniker Soul's Inkpen, like I took it serious. It's like that's when I became who you see today.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like, is there like any part of Muskogee that may have shaped you emotionally that pushed your pen?
The west side of Muskogee. That's where I was raised at. The west side of Muskogee was rough. It was hard. It was fun. It was family. Even with the violence and the unnecessary bullshit, it was close knit. It definitely helped me. My family, my mama, my pawpaw, Stevie, Uncle Dale, my aunt Crum, shout out to all of them. Lansing Lee, rest in poetry, my cousin.
That's what's up, man. All right. What was your earliest memory of creativity? Like, what do you remember that just said, you know what, this is what I want to do?
First time I wrote a poem, I was heartbroken, and I wrote some shit that was dope. Everybody liked it, and I it's like, all right, I think I'll do this for a little while and see what happens, and they just kind of stuck.
So would you say that that was the moment in your childhood that you realized words held power? Now
That's
remember, a lot of these
that's
questions I already know the answers to, nigga. So don't get on here and try to act all bougie for people.
that's a that's a
Nuh-uh.
that's
This is
a that's
unapologetically
a
real energy.
that's a loaded question. When I realized that words held power, I was getting a lot of negativity from people that I'm supposed to get love from. They say sticks and stones will break your bones, but I remember the first fucked up thing somebody ever said to me. I remember it like it was yesterday, and I was 4.
If you want to get into it, get into it.
Nah, I'm good.
Respect. So we gonna go ahead and move on. All right. So when did Soul's Ink Pen become more than just a name for you? When did it become part of who you are?
I was in Okinawa, Japan, and I actually wrote the name in a poem, and my homeboy Souls Encryptions um, had them introduce me as it, and I got my first interview ever at the end of that show, and it was 2007. It was September 2007, and it was just the lady walked up to me and she said, "Souls Ink Pen," and I still bewildered, didn't know who she was talking to. When she tapped me on my shoulder and she called me by that name, it felt like home.
Damn. Do you shit? Do you find a way to keep in touch with that individual? That sounds like somebody who held a special place.
Nah. She was somebody's wife. She was somebody's wife, and I mean, she gave me a quick little interview, and I went back to my respective space because I was a junior Marine and didn't want to get in trouble. I was already out past curfew.
Man, I used to hate that shit. Grown ass man got a curfew. I got to be back on
Bruh,
base.
bruh,
Like,
you can't, bruh. I was 24 and I couldn't even get a driver's license without my chain of command saying okay. I
yep, you
didn't
got
have
to
a
go through.
driver's license until I got back to the States. Bro, I was pissed.
That shit crazy, man. I
I
don't. You
didn't
know
have
what? I don't regret any time that I spent in the Navy though. Like, I don't regret it. It was a great experience. There's some things I wish I could change. Like, there were some people I wish I could have just slapped the shit out of. If I could reverse the hands of time. But I don't regret my experiences, man. It was a dope time. I saw places that I know I would have never seen without the Navy.
I think about the Marine Corps all the time. I don't talk about it as much as I used to. I definitely don't act like I used to. But I still every now and again to myself I'll call a cadence, or my kids will I'll hear my kids in the background randomly in their bedrooms calling cadence, and I just kind of look and smile. And there's one regret that I have. One regret that I have about being in the Marine Corps. One regret, and that's it's I wanted to be a drill instructor, but I stepped on my own feet. I got in my own way, and I didn't live up to my own potential. And I can't blame anybody else for that but me. But at the same time, hindsight 2020, if I would have been a drill instructor and if I would have stayed in, I wouldn't know you. I wouldn't know nothing about the honey drippers. I wouldn't take Souls Ink Pen seriously. I wouldn't be where I am. So shout out to my mistakes for making me who I am.
Hey, that sounds like a prompt. Straight up. Shout out. I will be talking to you about that later, buddy.
You wouldn't even
So
like a random ass prompts. You'd be like, hey, I
hey,
want
it sounded like it. So you made a comment just now about getting out of your own way, and I'm sure that you've heard people tell you that before throughout life. We all have. I know I've stepped in my own way and hindered a bunch of shit or slowed down things that that I didn't have to slow down. So with that being said, as far as who you are today, do you ever catch yourself where Soul's Ink Pen may step in the way of Brandon or vice versa?
all the time.
How do you deal with that?
I take a deep breath. I sit back, and usually it's a hindsight situation, but if I can catch it in the middle of it, just stop talking altogether. I won't say a word. People will ask me, what are you doing or what's wrong with you? And I'm having a conversation in here telling me to get out of my own way.
Mm.
It's
How
not
often
easy.
do you listen?
More often than people think, because there's a lot of shit that I don't say. A lot of shit that I saw a quote that said, it's not what you hear me say that should worry you. It's what you don't hear me say. You know how many times I've told people you should explore the bottom part of the Laurentian Sea or the bottom part of a mountainside from the top in my head and just never voiced it.
That's pretty fucking diabolical, so.
I keep it to myself, but you know, I say it in my head. You know what I mean?
No, you know what? The next time I see you, you looking at me, you ain't saying that, nigga. I'm just gonna automatically assume that you telling me to kill myself, and me and you gonna have a problem immediately. Like we gonna have an issue
Oh,
right then. We gonna deal with it right then.
I would
You're
never.
not allowed to look at me and not talk, nigga. You have to voice whatever's on your head. So I see you around your kids, man. I see what kind of pops you are, bro. And shout out to you, for being in your kids' life the way you are in their lives. How do they play a role in Soul's Inkpen doing what he do? Not Brandon. How do they influence your pen?
They influence my pen by making me unafraid. I want. This is a double-sided answer. I never knew what I wanted out of this. I didn't know if I wanted fortune, fame, or whatever. But to answer it, I want my kids to look at my pen and see that it's them who told me it's okay to make mistakes and it's okay to just keep going. I want them also to look at me, to look back on my life and say, if he could do that, I can do this.
Your oldest, she's pushing her pen. She's written a couple pieces that we both looked at. How do you feel about her following in your footsteps?
As long as she makes them bigger and better than mine.
That's gonna be hard, bro. You got your feet, like
The
you
fuck you
got
finna
wide
say?
feet.
What the fuck you finna
Like
say, Paul Cram?
you got like little Ford Escorts on the bottom of your damn legs, so it's gonna be hard for her to feel your footprints, bro. Like her feet ain't that size. You got you know like you can house homeless in your shoes. Say her feet big.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Nah, he don't got big ass feet, King. He just wear big ass shoes. Oh man. I'm gonna get two more questions in real quick, man, and then we're gonna hand over the stage to you so people can, give the people what they came here for.
All right.
So, do you write to heal, confess, seduce, survive, or all?
Yes.
Explain.
All of it. I want to heal myself through my writing. I want to try to heal others by allowing them to see that, the person that I've had people say they look up to me, and I say, don't look up to me. I'm just a normal person like you. But if you can see, if you can get something from what I'm writing, then cool, take it and run with it. Now as far as the other part, oh man, there's a reason that EP is called Panty Droppers, a book of poetry. I am trying to seduce a nun.
Oh, yeah, they got space in hell. I'm pretty sure they do. Like, I'm sure they got some rooms available. I'm sure I'll be there, but at least you won't be by yourself. But I ain't going for trying to seduce a nun. Sister Mary Clarence gonna whoop your ass. Like, you keep trying to play with the people, they can whoop your ass.
Sister Mary Clarence can get this work.
And last question, man. Are there topics that you feel you are obligated to write about?
Obligated? No. Asked to write about more often than not? Yes. People often want me to write erotic stuff, and I'm trying to get away from it, but I get called back to it. You keep calling me, man. Keep calling me back.
Hey Kenya, I don't think he prepared for that one right there. Like he might want to stick with the junior nuns. He don't want to deal with the nun of a rare quality. Like he don't want to deal with that yet. He ain't ready for that yet.
uh, got, I gotta love and hate a split screen because
Nope, nope. All right, so we are at that point in time of the show where Souls Inkpen will let us know what Souls Inkpen does. So without further ado, my brother, the mic and the stage is yours.
are you gonna be here for a while? Cause like Biggie said, I could call my crew, you could call your crew, and we can rendezvous at the bar around 2 unless you want it to be just me and you. Sitting in a room with our love for deep conversation put on full display. I mean, picture this. You and I being watched by actual couples, wishing they have what we have, and how Mrs. over there is staring at you all jealous because somehow her husband forgot how to make her laugh. The waitress brings our drinks. The music softly plays. I grab you by your hand and lead you to the front by the stage where we dance a dance that romance is made up of in movies. And your crew, they start to stare at how easily we seem to be moving, and they smile at your smile when all I want to do is groove with you. Yeah, I want to groove with you. Groove with you. See, our vibe is different. Like two puzzle pieces with jagged edges that somehow seem to fit, and we dance. We dance until the song ends as I give a kiss to your frontal lobe, then deliver you back to your seat. And for a moment in time, I felt like I could be everything you need. And you were the very reason that I even write poetry. And Miss Lady, I can't sing, but Trey Songz said it best when he said, I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now. But before I do, I want to give you my business card, and on it has all my contact information, including my cell phone, in hopes that you text me. But until you do, you and I will live this moment in my mind's eye because I forever cherish this memory. Thank you. Thank you for your time. But I, I'm kind of hoping, I'm really hoping that you do. Call me, that is, because I'm different and I want to buy you flowers. I want to go to the most expensive boutique the city has to offer. I want to find myself asking questions I don't normally ask, like, do I need a pot? Or will a vase do? Can I plant this in the open so the world can see how much I love she, and she can wake up smiling daily because finally she's able to see the beauty I see in her growing? Wow. I want to sift through different pamphlets and talk with different plant heads and meet with every flower lady, possibly picking petals of knowledge, just hoping to get it right. I wanna earn a green thumb. Learn the ways of the great ones as if I were a Padawan, or at least I'll try. But see, my thumb, it's not green. And all plant life seems to crumble before me, and I'm assuming that that's the way it's supposed to be based off everything I've seen. Break it, let me break it down for you. See, I'm not after roses because they're too often given. I'm not after carnations because there's no graduation and no real cause for celebration. I'm not after dandelions and daffodils or even stargazing lilies. Shit, for you, I just want to buy some weed. See, I can only imagine how to make you feel if it takes your pain away, if only for one night. And I can't lie. Seeing you high will probably be hella hilarious because your smile already lights up entire rooms. But I can imagine if you're gone off that cushion, it probably light up entire galaxies. See, I'm old. And I was raised on the old adage that you can always do more with the more you know. You know, the more you know, rainbow going over your head. But I say that to say this: when I was sifting through those pamphlets and talking to those different plant heads, I swiped a couple of those seeds because, much like that weed, with you, I want to learn to grow. See, I wanted to get to know you. Wanted to connect to your electricity, causing an ease of flow for our frequency. See, I wanted to meld with you. Were I to have coffee or cake, I want to be reminded I've never had anything as strong or as sweet as you. See, you remind me of my ancestors and how they sang their way through. No greater song or poem has been written before you. So onto your voice, I hang intently, wanting it to carry me away on waves, caressing my soul. See, I want to give you a glimpse into my future. I'm with my boys, and I'm like, hey, bro, shit, the way we met, the way we left, she had me feeling like I had hair again, and it felt so good. And I know I had a tummy double dutching. I know I had a tummy double dutching. Her heart skipping 5 beats. I said her heart skipping 5 beats from finding out that it's indeed a house of love. And see, I don't know what it is I want or need, but right now, you're my favorite soliloquy and my mentor. My mentor, Mac Woods, said it's not enough to memorize your stuff. You need to internalize your shit. So in this moment, it's not enough for me to memorize your smile. I want to internalize your kiss. And I guess I wrote all that to say this, that one day, I hope I can be your forever poet. Set.
That's just the easy way to just say it.
What?
I like it better.
What did
Yeah.
I do?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I thought that was one piece. Like, how did you? So how did you get that to flow the way that it did? Like, I really thought that was one long ass piece.
When I tell you that between Tavy, Sharita, Mac Woods, fucking the Poetic City family community, when I say they groomed us to move different, to if you're a feature and you got 5 poems, or if you're a feature and they say, hey, you can only do one poem, they don't know your shit. So you learn to build bridges between your poems. You learn how to transition one poem to the next seamlessly. Internalizing your poem means that you can take the poem, you can change it partway through, go back, do a transition, come back to it. It's some shit they taught us and it stayed with me. Shout out to Poetic City. Shout out to Tavy.
Mm.
It's his birthday today. Shout out to Omari. It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday to the wizard. Everybody know that's what's up. If y'all want to show him some love, man, his cash app is here's his name. Omari Barksdale with the little dollar sign on it. Nothing too, he ain't got to be too big, nothing too small. Just send him something. Let him know you love him, man. All right. So we getting ready to pay some bills real quick, man. Give us 1 second. We go ahead and go through these sponsors real quick. So right now, of course, one of our sponsors is me. But we're gonna work on the logo real soon, man. So y'all be on the lookout for some new shit. Also, Natasha Inspired Crafts and Events, Daisy Beats, TNT Business Consulting, and Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs. Add the .com to get you some. If you would like to be a guest on PenTellectual Conversations, if you would like to uh, put your music out on PenTellectual Conversations, if you would like to buy merch on PenTellectual Conversations, this QR code and that link below is how you get that done. Click on the link or use the QR code, and then you sign up to be our hot topic or our soundbite artist of the week. You can also purchase merch from that website as well. So y'all make sure y'all link up with us and hook us up. Also, if you would like to make a donation towards PenTellectual Conversations, the Cash App is right now floating through. It's money sign PenTellectuals. Because PenTellectual Conversation is more than just a show; it is a movement, and movements need to be financed. So again, there is no such thing as too small or too big. If you want to help us, and we love you for it. Okay, so now we're getting ready to get to the music. But before I get to the music, I noticed that there's an individual in this room who is being supportive of this show. So once we come back from the music, I want you to be ready to have a conversation about this individual that's here by the name of Acion, aka Panda. I'm gonna have y'all have you talk about a little something. I need to know what's going on with that little situation. That's gonna be dope. But in the meantime, everybody, man, let's get ready to hear. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Uh, let's get. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. I can't find it. We're gonna go to our soundbite artist of the week. Dar, go ahead and hit that for me.
I think I'll be better as a friend. I think I'll be better as a friend. See if it is different as it goes. I don't wanna hurt you in the end. Take you from your quiet glow. I think I'll be better as a friend. See if it is different as it goes. I don't wanna hurt you in the end. Take you from your quiet. Well, I was funny, but I was depressed. I was faking only to impress. Talk you over, thinking I finesse. Manipulating ladies out they dress. I just wanna get this off my chest. I done slid a couple in the room. I've been better now since I'm a new creature, but I'm not suited as a groom. My childhood was hunting me. What's wrong with me? Every girl was a test. The devil was hunting me. Know what I wanna see? Give him a leg and a breast. Had my struggles with less, used the word to adjust. I got tired, I needed to rest. An emotional wreck, I done lost some respect. I'm like, how could I give you my best? I'ma give you my honesty. I'm a victim of trauma and poverty. I ain't know how to grind, it was robberies. Oh, I slid through the windows of properties. Now I'm a man with no worth, just ambition and living the word. I've been working and covered in dirt. Keep my distance so you don't get hurt. I wanna be more than friends, but I am a flaw. Hanging with no, not a text, or what in a call. Wanting to win, but I lose, I'm in it all. Silent nights when I cry and beg on the wall. I be praying cause I get mad. Wanna tell you I'm the one, but I'm a red flag. I done messed around and get my son a stepdad. Got a feeling from the journey like it's jet lag. You bag, wet rag, wiping up a forehead. I was bitching on the porn right before bed. That depression almost had me on the floor dead. These person on your face will be a warhead, go ahead. I think I'll be better as a friend. See if it is different as it goes. I don't wanna hurt you in the end. Take you from your quiet glow. I think I'll be better as a friend. See if it is different as it goes. I don't wanna hurt you in the end. Take you from your quiet.
Put my heart on this paper, feelings glide through this pen. It's got to be now, not later. Can no longer keep it all in. My calm before the storm, peace in the way you speak. Feeling like this can't be the norm. The way we vibe is unique. Thin line between lover and us. Many levels to what we got. This has to be love, not lust. Wish we could give it a shot. Protect your heart in my hand. Watch our love transcend. Loving you wasn't planned. I love you, best friend.
I think I'll be better as a friend.
All right, that was Street Profits with featuring Broken Record with Quiet Glow. How'd you feel about that track right there, man?
That was nice. The breakdown in the middle with the poet, I'm like,
It was different. I liked it, man. It was different. Y'all, you can hit him up on his IG that's scrolling right now at Street Profits. That's STREETZ Profit, all one word, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit him up, follow him, and let him know you're supporting his music. So let's go ahead and get back into this interview with this young man right here. Well, young enough.
okay, you older than me, motherfucking Methuselah's first cousin?
By months. Like I'm older than you by months.
Well,
it's all right.
One of my another mentor said, whether by an inch or the mile, old is old, motherfucker.
You're absolutely right. Whether by inch or a mile, big is big too. Got you. So
That's what she said.
tell tell me, not to you. So
The fuck she
tell
did.
me, so tell me, tell me what's up on December 2nd, man. I see that ACN is in the building right now. Shout out to Panda Drip Drip. You know what it is. But I see that you and him got this we're gonna say friendly battle coming up. So tell us what's going on December 2nd in your own words, how you feel like it's gonna happen.
So it's illegal to say poaching, but I'm gonna go hunting for pandas.
Oh wow. Just like that. Just like that.
I love the homie. He's the homie, but competition is competition.
That's what's up. Man, make sure y'all tune in next week, man. It's gonna be a dope ass 1v1. So Inkpen, who we have here tonight, versus ACN, who was here was a couple weeks ago. So yeah, it's gonna be a dope show. What's good, Revolution? All right, so man, let's go ahead and get back into it. How do you write about pain without reopening old wounds? I noticed that sometimes that you do have a tendency of writing about your hurt, which is something I commend. A lot of us as men, that's our only outlets, to express ourselves emotionally without the feeling of being weak or being ridiculed. But how do you do it without reopening wounds?
So I was in therapy, and my therapist asked me a question about poetry, and I said, my job as a poet is first for myself. I am patient and therapist to myself. So to answer your question, I don't. I feel everything. And once I'm done, I have to go feel it, right? So I feel it, I write it, because if I don't feel it, I can't give it to the crowd. I can't give it to you. You can't believe it if I don't believe it. So now I have to reopen the wound, go through the emotion, deliver the poem, then come off stage or come out of that room or whatever, off of TikTok or off of Clubhouse, and come back into my own little surroundings and be the therapist to myself.
Mm. And does that work, or like as far as like when you have to reopen those wounds to write your pieces, what do you do to get them back intact? So like the method that you have, are you constantly wrapping those wounds up, or how do you find, or are you healing?
I get so with each time that I spit it, it's healing. It's unwrapping, it's creating a callus more so than healing. It's not taking the scar away. You can't once you stab somebody, you can't fix that hole. It just has to heal over and callus. And now it's a
Mhm.
scar that they look at, and they look at it as a lesson. I'll never do that again, or I'll never go through that again. After I perform certain pieces for so long, I no longer cry about it. To myself inside I do, but outwardly I don't, because it's become a callus, because I've been the therapist. Now you asked a question about how do I come back from it. I have a long quiet moment with myself.
Mhm.
Even if there's noise around me, if there's constant noise, because I have the kids and then other things going on and I'm always in my head, but I'll always take that moment. You said you need to take a moment to yourself every day.
Mhm.
So I
Those
do.
that's a lesson I learned from Walking Erotica. Walking Erotica flat out told me it doesn't matter if it's 10 minutes. You take 10 minutes to yourself, and it doesn't matter what goes on in those 10 minutes. You better be dying if you interrupt my 10 minutes. And I'm still going to be mad that you decided to die within them 10 minutes. Like, you need to wait for minute 11. Like,
Yeah.
those 10 minutes are vital.
Yeah. When I'm having those moments and I get interrupted, if I get interrupted by the kids, it's frustrating, but that's a whole different need. It supersedes anything I got going on. But anybody
Hmm.
else, when I'm in those moments, my problem is I don't tell anybody when I'm having those moments, so they don't know. I don't tell them, hey, I need to take a moment to myself so I can go deal with something. I just dip off, and then you or somebody else will come out and ask me a question, and I'm pissed, and I'm like snappy, and I have a problem now because I've been interrupted, and you didn't even know why. You don't know what was going on with me. Nobody else does either, because I have a problem with communication. And that's something I'm working on.
As far as that part goes, though, like honestly, so in situations like that, if you know that you're in a common area, a common space, you're gonna people are gonna talk to you. So what
Yeah,
I would suggest if you're feeling like that, put your phone on DND, go in your truck, drive the fuck off, or just sit in your truck. Like you don't have to answer your phone. You can take those 10 minutes. Nobody's going to come jump in the truck with you. Take your 10 minutes. But if you're sitting in the garage or if you're sitting on the couch, yeah, nigga, somebody go ask your ass a question because you're standing there. So you can't get mad at nobody for being human. You can only get mad at you for
exactly.
not thinking.
Exactly. And generally, that's what I'm mad about is me. I didn't say anything. But the inward lash out is like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I'm still learning shit. I'm 42 and still learning.
Yeah, we always gonna learn, bro. Question
Answer.
to you: what does masculinity look like once it's stripped of ego? Wait, before you answer that, ACS said, I think he wanted to say don't. Don't worry for the bear, fear for the hunter.
Motherfucker, I'm the black version of Craven, the black fat Craven.
I don't see you jumping through trees, but I get what you're saying though. I don't think your body type gonna let you just be that
I don't see
athletic.
you jumping through anything with that head being as big as it is.
Hey, that's all right. I ain't never claimed to just be craving. But back to the question, man. What does masculinity look like to you stripped of ego?
When a man shows masculinity without ego, they allow themselves to feel. And I mean openly, like most men don't want to cry. I've cried in front of my kids before. Didn't want to, but I broke. It got too heavy and I broke. And then I sat there and I had to explore my masculinity and my masculinity, my fatherliness. I had to explore those two at the same time and say, you know what? It's okay to cry. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to have these emotions, especially me talking to Thaddeus.
Mm.
Telling Thaddeus, hey, son, you're going to have moments where you're not going to know what to do with yourself. And it's okay to just let go and cry.
What do you feel most people misunderstand about you?
Everything.
Yeah, you're gonna have to say more than that. Like you expand on that.
Right? I want to help, but it's always at the wrong time. Or I want to be quiet and I look pissed off. Or if I'm saying something and I say, I don't mean to make it sound like I'm being an asshole or I'm not trying to be rude or I'm genuine in what I'm saying, but they take it that way anyway. Um, they misunderstand me. And I got to a point where I can only do what I can do. I can only say what I can say. And I can only have the attempt, the heart to attempt what it is I'm trying to do. My goal is to be able to convey the message better, have effective communication as opposed to just communicating, because communication isn't key. Comprehension is. If the person can't comprehend what you're saying, you're talking to a brick wall. And if that person comprehends what you're saying and takes it negatively and they deliver that energy to somebody else, it's still your fault because you did not communicate effectively. So I'm working on that. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to do that when there's idiots, fucking idiots. Like common sense is not common. And oh God, sometimes you want to grab somebody by the face and say, "You fucking idiot, just stop." But you can't.
Before you do that, just know that in most places that's assault. And your black ass going to jail. If you grab somebody random by their face, you
That's why I
going to
said.
jail.
That's why I said, but you can't. I mean, you can't because oops.
uh, what I've learned in situations like that, because you've known me for years, Brody, and you know how I will react if I have to with certain situations. But what I've learned over the course of the years is I can't control anybody else's stupidity. Like, and it's I can only control the stupid shit that I'm gonna do. So if I allow people and their ignorance to dictate my emotions, who's really in charge of me? So once I got to that point where it's like I control me. Like your stupidity is not going to control me. I control me. The only way you're going to control me in that situation if you decide to touch me, well then you decided how we're going to act. But other than other than that, like I mean, sometimes you just got to let people be who they are. Some people are just stupid, and but the only reason why you know that that's the only reason why you know that they're smart people because they're stupid people. Like you have that. It's the balance. And when
Oh
I'm saying
man, you ain't making it any easier.
no,
That bus
I'm
is
just saying
that
like
bus
you
is
just
going fast.
huh.
That bus to hell is going fast.
No, I'm just saying you can't just like allowing other people and their emotions dictate yours. Like you really why are they able to control you? Why their intellectual level is obviously smart enough to control what you do throughout your day.
And
Them
it
people
should.
go home and go to sleep and you still be mad as fuck, walking around, mad at everything, and they sitting up there smoking the blunt, ain't thinking about your ass being mad, but you pissed off with somebody that you feel is ignorant. Does that make sense to you? Why you give them
It
that much power?
it don't, but time machines should be a thing so I could go back and tell their mama to swallow.
Nah, because again, you need people like that in the world so that you can recognize greatness. If everybody in the world was great, it'd be mundane. The only reason why we know people like Rare Epiphany is who she is because it was somebody who thought they was rare realized they wasn't. So that's that's how shit goes. So that's just my take on it. All right. In 20 years, what do you want people to say about Soul's Inkpen?
That he was a good person at heart, and he left an indelible mark on society.
In 20 years, what would I say about Soul's Inkpen?
He was the shit.
I don't know if I would say he was the shit. I might say full of the effect. Um, but I still say that he's my brother. Like he my brother. He was full of shit, but he was my brother. But we saying it like you gonna be gone in 20. I know for sure I got about 45 left. So shit, I'm good. I'm good.
I mean, I didn't say that as if I was gone. I said that as if I was sitting back, chilling, not doing much, just chilling. Like I'm watching my grandkids grow up. I'm watching my kids go off and be great at whatever they're gonna be great at, and I'm chilling with my grandkids on the porch, chilling. Just I got my wine. They got their apple juice,
Don't let
and
him fool y'all. That wine shit sound classy as hell, but when he say he got his wine, he is not talking about a glass.
it
This
is
nigga
glass.
drink a
It's a
glass
glass.
bottle.
It's this is this not made of glass?
It's definitely made of glass. But
So I got
anybody
a
else say
glass
you gonna
of
get
wine.
he's gonna get a glass of wine and then a glass of wine and then a glass of wine and he's gonna go back to the store and get a glass of wine. A glass of wine.
I can't today. This is literally it. This is all. This is it. I'm done. I'm not doing shit. I got to get up at 3 in the morning and go drive at 4.
Yeah, I'm about to say you hit the road, man. Be safe and everything, bro. Make sure you take care of my nieces and nephew. All right, so I have one more question before I get you back to state.
What's up?
If today was your last performance, what final line would you leave behind?
To my children, I apologize.
Hmm. Wow. And they would understand that. They would understand that. Shout out to the kids, man. I ain't saying their names on here, but shout out to them kids, man. Let them know I love them and I miss them and I see them soon, man. But with that being said, the mic and the stage is now yours.
Let's see, how do I want to end this? Let me speak life into you through your labia while you come in waves and ways unimaginable. Let me walk across those waters, taming those rough seas. See, I was told it's no greater tongue than Hebrew, so you should let me say things to you like, don't turn around like Lot said to Sarah, and give you dry mouth like that of the Sahara. Let me be the one you go to for that rough shit. Handprints round necks like ropes leading goats into Jerusalem. See, I was also told it's easier for a man to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for him to enter into your heaven's gates. So all feelings are checked at the hatch like bags on backs of camels. And I assure you, if you entrust me with your emotions, it's something I can handle. I get it, you're damaged. I am too. So you should let me call you beautiful when you wake up at night. Turn you over and pull your hair tight. See, I just want to watch it grow. So I know you still bear the genes of a Samsonite. Why don't we journey through the tunnel searching for Israel and together we'll be a light? Wait, no. Why don't I go through your tunnels seeking the face of the Most High? Cross your river Jordan, splashing those living waters upon my waist and face, quenching my thirst. See, I see your worth, which means your waters cured my blindness. I can see I'm healed. So you should let me 40 days and 40 nights in your wilderness, wandering wonderfully, wading in waters, washing away my wastefulness while searching for Israel. I see the light in you. So you should let me be the face you sit on while I suck the soul out of you. So 4,000, I think that's what it was. 4,900. Yeah. And 20 seconds. She was in my mouth. That's precisely 1 hour and 22 minutes. See, it all started with the Angelos, Untitled, and ended with Make Love to My Mic. Add a little Call My Name by Prince, where between orgasms and back grips, I hit notes that seemed a bit too high, but my throat was perfectly lubed by the juices that flowed from between her thighs that it was easier to do than even I realized. Somewhere between there came songs and poems like Drew Hill's Beauty and Flowers by me. As time passed and legs shook, she laughed, saying things like, "Hey, ah, I can't do it again." Then the song would end and I'd let my tongue rest, running little tiny circles around her clit. Then when the next one came on, I'd start all over again. Hearing words come from her mouth like shit. I had her hold her own legs at one point just to see how much strength she'd have when I drank. She kept letting go, to which I said, no, ma'am, you can't. She asked and begged between breaths while my fingers tickled the spot of G. She may not ever want to stay, but I know down the road she'll always remember me for opening up doors, kissing her feet, then giving the ring of her dreams. But ultimately, she'll remember when I made her drop tears while getting eaten by me. Best tasting meal I've ever eaten. Delightful to the last drop, even from the back. I remember that night very vividly. Tongue on clit, 2 fingers in her slit, and 2 more fingering and making the cream leak from her ass just a little bit. Sometimes I wish I could have it all back. The times we had, the soft kisses we shared, the movies we attempted, the times I ate her off the bone as if she was the last supper I was ever getting. Her living waters quenched and revived everything dead within my skin. And to paraphrase Romeo, sin purged from my lips, give me my sin again. I remember the taste as if it lingers on my soul. Recall the scent as sweet as angel's cologne. Revel in the aroma left within my sheets. So 4,920 seconds. I prayed between the legs of my queen, and she said, I wonder, I wonder what it's like for you to translate the taste of your climax. I said, huh, so you want to know what it feels like to taste me? I'm assuming this is because you run into a wall and can't back up any further, and I'm not even halfway done doing my thing. Look at you. You're so desperate, so inebriated, and I'm the one with liquids running down my face. And I guess they call that trans drunk, where I transfer the energy from my inner me to your cerebral as I lick and suck and ritualistically eat you. But please refrain from grabbing me so tough. Snatch the sheets if you must, but I'm off limits. And if you touch me again, I'll get the paddle. You finished? But you want to know what it's like to taste me? Well, not that I've tasted myself, but emotions carry over, causing the flavor to either be amazing or fall flat. I'm somewhere between calm and cocky, creative and confident, love and lust, lost and loneliness. But for you, I've made sure to hydrate, to drink as much cranberry and pineapple juice as I could. That way, when I do finally bust on your tongue, blast the back of your esophagus, coat your soul with the sentiment of forgive and forgetfulness, it's all for you. So when you're ready, when you're done soaking the sheets from tremors and memories of me, you can render unto me that which is mine. But I'm going to warn you, I don't bust quick, but I do bust thick. And this last piece, I wrote inside of 5 minutes. Set.
Nasty ass nigga. Dope set, but you nasty ass nigga. You just how many minutes? How many seconds? That 4,920 seconds.
I was actually off by like 2 or 3 songs when I did that one. So it was longer than that, but yeah, that's what I got recorded.
All right, man. That is what's up. Man, please tell everybody where they can follow your pen. If you got any merch, any events coming up, anything of that nature.
So you can find me on Facebook under Souls Inkpen, the name you see on the screen, SOULSINKPEN. On Instagram, put 83 behind it. On TikTok, I believe it's the Souls underscore Inkpen. And as far as merch, I have coins that are $10 each. And I have these little bunnies that say my name that actually my one of my close friends, Samantha, had this one made for me and decided, if I like it, the world might. So,
Blanche. Blanche! Shout out to Blanche! Oh man. But I want to thank you again, man, for coming through here on PenTellectual Conversations, man. You know you family, so this the first, but it ain't the last time.
Thank you for
Um,
having me, man.
no doubt, no doubt, man. Just shit, keep pushing your pen, keep doing your thing, keep listening to your mentor, nigga. Shit. But you're a dope guy, man. Love you, love you, love you. So we about to go ahead and drop you off stage real quick, man. And it is time for us to run it. Let's get it. What's up, Dara?
Hey, bestie.
How are you doing today, love?
You know, it's Tuesday. We're
That's
here.
usually when we have the show. We normally have the shows on Tuesdays. I'm
I
pretty
know
sure. I'm pretty sure today's Tuesday.
it is. I slept half the day and I'm here now.
Well, you should be well rested. What we got going on? Let's run it.
I'm always tired. But next week, December 2nd, you saw him on the screen. I was like, I don't know what just happened to you.
I dropped my damn phone.
I was like, do I have to drop you from the screen? I don't know what's happening. Okay, we're going to run that back. December 2nd. Last week we had, was it, no, 2 weeks ago we had ASEAN. This week we have Soul's Inkpen. You saw Soul's Inkpen pop up on the screen during ASEAN's interview. You saw ASEAN responding to that bear versus hunter. So it is going to be on and popping next week. Everybody needs to go there. And you need to have, wait, did I miss something? That's wild. Panda versus the rabbit. Okay, so that said, I'm like lost my place. Be there. Tell your friends to be there. Tell your enemies to be there, because this is going to be the verses that's going to break all verses, because these two are extremely talented and it's a good matchup. I can't see who wins. And if you're in the audience, I think they're voting, right? The audience is voting for this.
Yeah, so during the show, if after each round, the audience members will post an emoji. So if you feel like ASEAN won that round, you would do a panda's head. If you feel like So Zinc Pen won that round, you would drop a pen. And we're gonna count up the emojis after each round, and at the end, we'll have a winner.
So be there, be here next week at the same time, same bat channel. So Art Out Loud open mic is coming to, it's December, so it's you got to chill edition. Um, is featuring Ebony the Goddess. Ebony the Goddess is like everywhere. So
But she busy, busy. That's a grinding ass
seriously,
poet, man. That's a
I'm
grinding
like,
ass
I don't
poet.
know. I'm tired just looking at her schedule and the flyers we don't put up. But December 13th, Westview Makerspace in Atlanta. There's an address there. There's information there. You can find the tickets on Eventbrite. So definitely go get yourself your tickets. Go get yourself ready. Watch or also open mic with Art Out Loud open mic.
Hold on,
Is
before
it?
we go any further. Oh, never mind, never mind.
Oh,
Something else for
no.
Ebony. Yep, go.
Yeah.
No, it's something else for Ebony. All that does is Ebony. Yep.
So also because it's December, normally we try to be on the nice list, but if you a honey dripper, you are automatically on the naughty list. And she's on the naughty list, and she will be in the naughty list show on December 20th. And that is happening.
I tried to ignore it.
Alabama.
I tried to ignore it. I swear to God, I tried to ignore it. But it was like all I heard, like the way it was ringing. All I can see in my mind is somebody answering the phone, like, "Hello, is Timmy in the well? What'd you say, Lassie?" It sounded like
Did
one
you
of
hear
those
it
phones.
ringing?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I thought you was laughing because I was struggling to get mobile out.
I was hearing the ringing, and then on top of that, you can't say mobile. It's funny to me. Can you say automobile?
Automobile.
Now say it without the automo. Just without the auto. Just say that
I was
part.
gonna say Bill.
Just say you can say Bill. All right, cool. Now put Mo in front of it.
Mobile.
Look
Mobile,
at you.
Alabama. I don't know. It's the Yankee in me, because clearly my brain and that word are fighting all the time. Either way, Poetic Nature is going to be featuring Yogi. This is hard to do it. Poetic Nature is going to be featuring Big Crave is going to be featuring. This is a struggle. Yoshi the Dragon, our own Yoshi the Dragon is featuring, and our own Ebony the Goddess is featuring. So be there in Mobile, Alabama, December 20th on the naughty list. Stop making fun of me. You
First,
good?
first, this damn phone in the background is killing me. Like it's like I'm looking at Kenya's comment, and that's all I hear too. Kenya is a rotary phone. Like I swear to God, one of the
It's
phones that take forever. If you in danger, you had to call 911 on that fucking phone. You was dead because that you had to wait for that bitch to go all the way back.
so it's not actually the phone. It is the alert that is medicine time. So I've been ignoring the medicine because it started
Ooh,
going off in the middle of this. Our phone rings differently, but we do have a landline in our house, and we have one that's attached to cords. Most of them are cordless, but we still have the one attached to cords. You should have. Let me tell you, and this is be running long, but the you should always have, if you have a house phone, well, you should always have a house phone, but that's a different thing. But you should always have it, have one in your house that plugs into the wall. Why? They don't require batteries. So if there's ever a blackout, you are SOL. I was like, you're SOL if you're in a blackout. That's how I survived the blackout here in New York the last time. That lasted a couple of days. I still had the house phone. Everything else died. So I
so New
actually
York just go black sometimes just for the hell of it.
it has.
See, where I live at don't do that. Where I live at, they just don't decide. You know what? We're gonna shut the fucking power off in this state. Like they don't do that.
The power. I
Did
mean,
Mama
we're
hear
powering
me?
a lot of people. No, I have the headphones on.
Oh,
I'm surprised y'all picking it up because the headphones are on. But yeah,
good quality.
it's apparently it's the medicine, and the power does go off because there's a lot of people on these grids, so it happens. So so I'm gonna get off the screen. Have a good rest of the show. Love you, bestie.
All right, man. Now it is definitely time for the mic drop. Before I get into the mic drop, man, I want to say something. Ebony the Goddess. Shout out to Ebony the Goddess, team member here at PenTellectual Conversations. Uh, the social media presence, that's all her. But when I say this woman came to Sensual Saturdays, first off, Sensual Saturdays was just, you already know what it is. Walking Erotica, Jay Simone, you know the show hot. But Ebony the Goddess, when I say showed her ass and cut up at that show, in the show she said, man, I need y'all to do everything y'all do to make your way there. This woman showed her ass and she put on a show. Her and Yoshi did this combination where Yoshi was like the narrator. It was an amazing set. So if you ever have the opportunity to see Ebony the Goddess or Yoshi on stage, man, make sure y'all do that shit. Get to that. So once again, I want to thank Souls Inkpen for coming through and having a conversation with me here at PC, man. And so before we end the conversation, I want to leave y'all with something lingering in the air. We live in a world where people don't realize their value. A lot of times they don't even realize their value. A lot of us don't show them until they're gone. This is a time where appreciation shows up dressed in black, where the loudest I love yous echoes in rooms the person would never hear again. But it don't have to be like that. Like, give people their flowers while they can still smell them. Tell people they matter while their heartbeat can still rise at the sound of your voice. Celebrate their gifts while their hands are still moving, still building, still creating the very things that make this world less heavy. Honor the people who pour into you, not when their story ends, but while their chapters are still being written. Let your gratitude show up early, loud, and without hesitation. Let your appreciation be public, not private. Let your love be spoken and not assumed. Because the truth is simple. Every artist, every friend, every family member, every soul you cross paths with is living on borrowed time. And a single sincere word can become the flower that keeps them from blooming. So give praises, man. Give the recognition, give the flowers, because we are all waiting for a moment that feels right. Life is quietly reminding us that right moments is always right now. Happy birthday, Wizard. Love you, man. Straight up. So, with that being said, make sure y'all tune in next week for the Battle of the Year. And we out.
Thank you for vibing with us. We hope tonight's conversation inspired a creative spark in you. So go out and show the world who you really are. And we'll see you next time on PenTellectual Conversations.